Hello, today I'm going to talk about how to fill your PMP application form, and I'm not going to explain how to fill out the entire application form. This video I'm making here is just to guide you of how to fill the application form specifically related to the experience hours. Otherwise, the form is easy, you can fill it, but I myself found it very difficult while trying to fill the experience hours, and it can be quite tricky. So I thought let's make this small video to help everyone how do you manage or how you should fill in the experience hours. There are tons of online materials which you can review. So I specifically went to this PMI project management website, and on that, this is an interesting project management prepcast.com, where you can find out how to fill the PMP application form. It has all the details, what is required. You can go through this. What is the application process? What do you need to get? What details you will need? But as I said, as many of people will, it's easy to put down your contact details, your personal information. The only challenge which people face is how to fill your PMP experience hours. So over here, you can see you have, like, it's a requirement that you should have for the 4,500 hours of experience if you hold a degree, and if you're a high school diploma level person, you need 7,500 hours of experience. So I'm trying to show you how I did. So I hold a degree, so I was required to have 4,500 hours to figure this out. So you have to divide all these hours. So first you should have all the project names which you have worked on. I created this Excel sheet which I like to share. So this is how you can create an Excel sheet. Write down the project title which you worked. So these are the few examples I'm trying to share how I worked on my application. So you put down the project title, you put down from the start date till the end date you worked on that project, and then what was your role. It's not always you'll be a project manager when you start in this industry. Sometimes you can be a project contributor, so it's okay, you can be a contributor as well as a project manager. Then which industry you worked in. So I work in pharmaceutical life science industry, that you can add. Then you just give a summary of your experience, your job title, which organization you worked for. So all this information you will need when you fill up the form. Your organization phone number, your supervisor name. So when you fill out the supervisor section, it doesn't always have to be a reporting manager. It can be a primary stakeholder with whom you worked on the project. So here you have to fill out the name of a person who will be ready to verify in case your application goes into an audit. This person may be contacted, or you will have to get an experience that you were a letter from this people that you work with them on XYZ project for this time to this time. So the, please write down the name of the people. First talk to them, discuss with them that you are applying for PMP and you are filling out a form and you are adding their name, and in case someone will reach out to them for audit, or if your application went under an audit, you will need their support. They have to write a letter, and which should be sealed in an envelope. So make sure you talk to them, and always try to write the name of a person whom can be easily approachable, or you know who can give you the letter. So supervisor contact, yeah, and their email ID. Here comes the most tricky part which you will need. So the total duration, so for the project you worked on, so I'll hide all this to explain better how to fill out your experience. Okay, so here it comes. I worked from March 2018 to June 2016. Sorry, I worked from March 2016 to June 2016 on this project. So I have to calculate only the work days. You should not include in your experience the weekends. So here I can put down the formula as net work day. So it will help you to just calculate the working days and exclude the weekends. So you can put down this formula is equal to net work days C and D. So it's network days, column C, row 3, column D, row D3. So this is how you put down the formula, and then it will give you the work days between this duration. So it's 88. Then it's project hours. When you fill out the form, for example, on this project, if the standard is you work 8 hours a day, even if you have invested more time and energy and you worked on this project 10 hours a day, you don't have to put down. And if you put down, you have to prove it. So as a rule of thumb, try to make your project as 8 hours a day. You have to show. So based on this work days, the next step is how many hours a day. So you use this formula, this multiply by 8. So it's O3 multiply by 8, and then the project is divided into 5 phases. So initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, control, and closure. So you have to show on any particular project how much time or percentage you have spent on each phase. So this is, for example, I spent 10% of this on this project of the total hours I worked on this project, 10% on initiation, 10% on planning, 60 on execution, 15% on monitoring and control, 5% on closure. This can vary. So I've shown you multiple examples here, like how based on different projects, this can vary. So once you put down this percentage, the total should come out to be 100%. Now you have to convert this percentage to hours. So this 10 percentage multiply by 88 hours. Then again 10 percentage multiply by 88 hours. 60% multiply by 88 hours. This will give you the number of hours you invested on the particular phase for that project. You can do this for all your projects. You just have to fill down the first row, then you can just, for the formula, even if I delete, I'll show you how you can do it. So just write down the duration and you have the formula in the first row. That's what all you need. Then you can drag it down. So you'll get all the hours and just simply drag. Yeah, this will change, and accordingly here the total working hours will change. And this is how, when I calculated the sum of all this, it should come more than 4,500. So mine is 5,232, which is good. So I now, based on this working sheet, I'll start filling up my application form. Hope this is helpful. So I as I will quickly scroll on each and every formula so you can work and create your own Excel sheets. You can pause this video and try to copy the formulas from here. This is the first formula, and then so this is the first formula, then this is the second formula, all this, and then the total. So once you create this file, it's a very good reference for, it will help you to fill out the form very easily. Hope this was helpful. I'll post another videos how I prep myself for this exam and how another useful tips and guidance. Thank you.